African Ant.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Morliano, and y'all looking at the #1 podcast in the country, Big Chop. You feel me? That's what it is. I said it.
You said it right here, right now. So that, you know what I'm
it.
saying? We gotta live up to that.
No, that's what it is, though. So look, with that said, hey man, I wanna get on some shit that my man has brought to my attention about a lot of stuff that been going on in the country, man. We living in a crazy country, man. Crazy time, crazy world. A lot of crazy stuff going on. We gotta address these tragedies that's been going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right, facts.
You got them going all across the board. Like, name some of these places, just in case people don't understand.
Let's give a
they only heard about Buffalo and Texas.
Yeah, let's give it a moment of silence for all those victims of the mass shooting.
All right. I don't really want to.
He said that.
So we got.
They probably don't know all these places, man. So you probably got to break some shit down to
let
them know, man. Get to the facts.
So from May 23rd, 2022, all the way up until June 4th, 2022, we have 22 mass shootings over the U.S. It started in South Carolina, then Texas, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Tennessee, Colorado, Florida, California, Tennessee, Illinois, Nevada, Arizona, Illinois, Texas, Houston, Texas, California, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Philly again, Michigan, South Carolina, Texas, Waco, Texas, Oklahoma, Virginia, Texas, El Paso, and Arizona. And the most deadliest one was in Texas, the school shooting. I can't say the name of that school. It was 22 people murdered and 17 injured. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a spree of mass shootings over the United States. So what y'all think about that?
It sounds like they're going in places where they know a gun is not allowed in.
Yeah. But you said the most deadliest?
Most deadliest was the one in Texas.
What make it the most deadliest? Because
it was 22 killed.
So the more people make it more deadly? One person died?
I would say because 22 people died. I mean, you know, I'm not discrediting the other ones that died and nothing like that, but I'm saying 22 died in that one.
Okay.
That was the most people died in the mass shooting. Was that one in Texas at that school. And it was kids. You know what I mean? On top of that.
It's a crazy world, man. You got people running around on that type of time, so you know.
What you think? So the question is, how you think, or what do you think can prevent that from happening going forward? That's 22 different places in a month, like less than a month.
I was never for like security and metal detectors in some places you go in, like schools, Walmarts, and stuff like that. But somebody need to be in there armed. I'm not saying you got to make it look like TSA or Fort Knox, but somebody got to be in there armed.
That's a fact. I always say at least security in them schools to be armed to protect the students, man. What you think, Mo? I want, you know what I mean.
You know, I'm radical, man.
I want to hear it.
I feel like all the motherfuckers be strapped. And kids.
The kids. Hey, said the
The
kids.
kids be in that bitch. Kids. And then on their show wrapped around their shoulder, like, nigga, what's happening? Flat out, like, I'm saying, just think of this though. If you walk into that motherfucker, you got 300 kids strapped. Teachers, the parent, whoever, all the staff strapped, the kids strapped. You ain't even gonna try it. Matter of fact, once you know that they got it, you ain't even about to try it. They ain't winning. What spot have they ran into that was armed? They ain't going to the police station.
Right.
They ain't go to none of these military bases. They only going to
federal building.
vulnerable spots. Vulnerable spots. They ain't going to no motherfucking spot where niggas got it on. You know what I'm saying? So strap up.
There was one dude in Buffalo. He had made a way to power your car with water, not gas. You know, he had came up with.
Yeah. Nigga, you don't want to be here.
Oh, he found a way to power your car without gas. You know what I mean? I was saying like they was trying to put that together like it
Power
was
whose
conspiracy.
car?
People cars. Like he found a way to make your car work with water, not gas. The dude the security guard that got killed in that grocery store.
Oh, no, he ain't found a way. He wasn't the person that discovered that.
They said
That's
they
been
were
a
saying he
thing.
would. Oh, yeah, they was saying he was one of the
No,
ones that came up with
our
that.
people's been understood that type of shit. Nikola Tesla been trying to do that, and they made him out to be mad. Like
That was important that he did, and
man,
people was trying to tie that in. They killed him because he had a way to because of the gas prices.
They been trying to. Like I said, that idea that's been a thing, and they like, why would we do that when we can make money? You know, like why would we use the natural resources? That's been a thing. Trust me, if you read up on it, that's been a thing. I don't know who that security guard was. He was just a nigga that wasn't ready to shoot or something. I don't know if he had a flashlight or a gun on him. But all I know is if enough people was armed and trained, you know what I'm saying? The shooter wouldn't even never thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't even thought. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel simple as that. Everybody should be taught, man. The significance of operating a firearm, man. You know what I'm saying? Handling the firearm. And you understand the country they in, what they dealing with. It's you see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody born yesterday.
And I seen Biden wanted to take away that law that he just passed.
Walk
around without felons with a weapon. Now he trying to change it again. He trying to reverse it after the mass shooting. So I think about that. One thing I want to touch on. One thing I want to touch on, man. It ain't fair or what they doing to people that got felons that they can't protect themselves walking around with a firearm to protect themselves because of what happened in the past. I don't think that's fair. I think that's wrong personally. Everybody should have right to protect themselves, especially with all this mass shooting going on. And because you got a felon, yeah, you know you might have did something in your past, but that don't take away from the fact that you should be able to defend yourself. You know what I mean? So I think that's wrong. They should come up with something where felons can defend themselves and carry a weapon as well if everybody else can. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying on that. Some people might look at it differently, but that's how I feel. Everybody should be able to protect themselves.
Yeah, as long as you as a citizen, as long as you allow me to reside on this soil, I should have all those rights. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple. If you don't want me to have the right to bear arms, nigga, kick me out the country. Then that means I'm not an American citizen at that point.
Right.
The right, the moment one right is took from me, I'm not a citizen. How's that? How's I'm a citizen?
Right.
All that shit. We so-called paid our dues. When we went to jail, we went to prison. We did our time.
Supposed to be so-called rehabilitated, as they call it.
Nah, we ain't so-called rehabilitated, but we paid for what we was accused of. So you let me back into society. For what? So hopefully I could pay some taxes, commit another crime, and go back and still you can get money off me again. Like what you really let me back into society for? If you ain't gonna give me all my full rights.
Yeah, or
how am I a citizen?
Put everybody on the even playing ground and nobody can carry a gun and have a right to bear arms or something.
How am I a citizen in this country, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, really.
Speaking of
that, you can't even travel to certain places and all type of goofy shit. You gotta get permission. Man, that shit crazy.
Speaking of that, before we get past this, I know you mentioned to me that you did 12 years. I just want to ask you, like, how did you get through the 12 years and still be sane and keep your sanity? Because a lot of people don't make it through that kind of time and don't keep their sanity.
Man, for real, like, it ain't easy because I had to dig deep, man, and like it was some a lot of times I wanted to. It was times I ain't say a lot of times, but it was times where there's a lot of shit I seen or shit that happened that, man. I wanted to take a motherfucker out. I ain't gonna fake with you. Like, I just want to straight put a nigga down like you don't even deserve to breathe. You doing this, you conducting yourself in that manner. Oh man, like you know what I'm saying? But I just had to. I just did it, man. My mind's stronger than I thought it was, man. You know what I'm saying? I realized my mind's stronger than I thought it was. Cause man, man, oh man, like you gotta worry about all these different personalities, all these different attitudes, and thought patterns, and you gotta be able to try to navigate that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not easy. 24/7, man. 24/7, man. You got to be able to navigate that shit, man. You got to know how to. I'm talking about from, like I said before, man. Walking up to the mic, just getting up in the morning, moving your box or something around, like you would be fighting all day, every day. Me, it's a lot of shit that I don't like, I don't agree with, I don't stand for. But I had to realize these other humans, man, I can't control their actions. You know what I'm saying? I had to come into grasp with that. I can't control these dudes' actions. I could try my best to control mine. I can. You know what I'm saying? So I worked on that. Just controlling my actions because once I was there, one thing I knew for sure, I ain't want to be there forever. And I can do something that'll have me in there forever. While these dudes playing around, running around thinking it's a game, I kicked it with dudes that was gonna be there forever. Them some of my closest partners, man. And I knew, I seen it. I talked to them. I seen it in their eyes, man. They didn't want to be there forever. They told me, man, they don't want to be there. They every day. They be wishing they can go home. They show me pictures of their kids, or some of them don't even got kids, and some of them don't even got families. Or, I see that shit, man. I seen the people dying there, and I don't want this. And these dudes will push you to that point, man. It's like, you gotta really dig deep, man, and have some discipline, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like me, you know, shit. I learned the human behavioral pattern. I seen shit after a while. I seen shit. I knew shit like, oh, okay, he one of them. He gonna do this. He move like this. He be on that type of time. So I knew how to start navigating. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Steer clear, you know, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? 12 years later, here we is. You know what I'm saying? That's simple. But hey man, before we go any further, this one thing I got, I gotta give a shout out. A special shout out, man. This is
R.I.P. too.
It's a special shout out to my man's, man. My man's Kevin Samuel, man. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He dodged the big bullet. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. He dodged the big bullet, man. I was on him. I'm sorry he gone. He ain't here to defend himself. So I ain't gonna be on what I was gonna be on. And like he had some great points about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? He was right about some shit he was on. But ultimately, I didn't see no solution with where he was doing. So I was gonna be on his ass as far as that. To me, it was more so you just antagonizing, or you just pointing the finger at these women, telling them this, that, and the third. But we're gonna go ahead and move past that because he ain't here. So I want to give a shout out to him for ducking. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he ducked me, man. He knew I was coming, man. You hear me? He knew I was coming.
I done came for him a couple of times, man.
He knew I was coming, man. I can say I was coming.
I can say I agree with certain stuff you say, but a lot of stuff, man, it was.
I mean, at some point, it's just like, man, why come up with a format, a solution,
right.
some type of program that's something, man. Like, you ain't helping the cause.
Right.
These supposed to be sisters.
He was really tearing down black sisters too.
You know, so I mean, I understand. Like, some of them did look stupid once they was answering the questions, but that ain't what we need to be on. What's up? But what's up with these finals though? Like, what's going on? Like,
I ain't worried. I
like,
think
you got a team?
I'm rocking with as much as I love Boston. Anybody know me? They know I've been rocking with Boston for a long time. But me knowing sports and knowing how it works, Golden State, they've been there before, so they know how to win. They got the same team. You know what I mean? They know when to turn it up.
They basically got the same team, but listen, guess what?
What's the name? Had them down 3-0 when they came back and won.
Yeah,
OKC.
But that wasn't the finals, so that wasn't the best team.
But they was the best team in the West at that time.
But that wasn't the best team.
You know what I mean?
So with that said, it was a point where they didn't win yet, and they won. In fact, the first time they got there, they won. Isn't this these guys' first time there? That green and white team?
No, they've been there. That team.
We talking about the players that's living.
Yeah,
man. We're not talking about no 70s or
okay.
nobody, no franchise shit.
That team, yeah.
When Curry and them went, it was their first time. Am I correct? Jaylen Brown, is this his first time? In the finals.
This finals ain't Curry first time being there.
Is this Jaylen Brown's first time?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't answer that question. I ain't sure.
Is this Jason Tatum first time in the final?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Is this Marcus Smart first time in the final?
I'm pretty sure.
All I'm saying is this:
have they went?
Curry and them won the first time they went to the finals against somebody that's argued as the greatest player, regardless of what was going on. Their competition was the greatest player. These guys, Boston, first time. And they're not even going against somebody who's considered the greatest player. They're going against a juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? But the same shit, the same rules apply, man. They got a shot.
Right.
They got a shot. They young and hungry. They trying to make a name. They trying to make a name of themselves. You know,
I'm gonna go with experience on this note. I'm gonna go to State because they got the experience. They've been there.
Brian had experience.
Yeah, he did, but they
still lost to them niggas.
They know what it takes. So we'll see. Like I say, I'm only rolling with them because of their experience and they veterans. And how now I'm a veteran in the game of life. I would like to think I am. You know
hey, one thing I can say though is who go to State. They both had some. It was some good teams that they played to get to there. They rode. Think Golden State played Dallas, Phoenix.
They beat Dallas for the.
They beat Phoenix too, didn't they?
Yeah, I believe they did. I ain't 100% sure.
Can't remember. But I know Boston beat some good teams on the way there. I think Boston beat I want to say they beat Brooklyn. Who the fuck Boston just beat, man? Boston beat Brooklyn, Miami. Who the fuck is that middle team they beat? Oh, Milwaukee. Yeah, Boston about to win.
They beat Dallas to get in the conference finals, Western Conference Finals. They beat the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh yeah, man.
And they beat the Nuggets.
Oh, Nuggets. Oh, they ain't played Phoenix. Phoenix played Dallas, I think. Yeah, okay.
And as far as the
Celtics, I think Celtics beat Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and Miami. I think it was like some shit like that. I think it was some shit like that, man. Them niggas beat Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and Miami.
They beat the Heat. The Celtics beat the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. They beat Milwaukee. And they beat the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey,
it's
their time, man. It's their time, man. It's their time, man. It's their time. Look what they done went up against, man.
It might be
all type of firepowers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it might be their time, man.
It might be their time.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Whatever. I don't really give a fuck about none of them for real. For real. It ain't Cleveland, so you know. But what about Cleveland? Like the football shit with Watson.
Right, Deshaun Watson. The whole thing is there was some girls. It was like 20-something girls said that he sexually assaulted them. First, they lost a criminal case out of here, and now they fighting a civil case. When
this shit first came up?
It came up 2 years ago. When he asked for it to be traded from Houston, Texans, 2 years ago. That's when it came up. And he went a whole year without playing for this whole case.
I was still locked up then.
Yeah, he went a whole year without playing for this case. And there was some girls saying that he sexually assaulted them at a massage place. But what happened was the lady that owned it said
he didn't play because of an injury, or he just
didn't play because of that case.
Because of the situation.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So it was the lady that owned the massage place. She testified and she said that she had a $5,000 agreement with Deshaun Watson that he can. You know what I'm saying? Get the massages and other stuff. I guess it was something like a brothel. You know what I'm saying? But the problem I see is that lady may have not told them girls the agreement she made with him, and that could have been where the confusion was at. But I don't think he did nothing wrong. All he did was paying for some buns. You know what I'm saying? He was paying for some buns. Like,
can I live?
You know what I'm saying?
My nigga said, can I live?
Force nobody against their will. And a lot of them came back. So obviously they came back. That mean they wanted to engage. You know what I mean? A lot of them had came back. I wish Tony was here. He can speak on it, but he's somewhere on his back.
Hey, look, that go back to I always used to say this. We got a curse on us as far as it ain't really like some superficial curse. You know what I'm saying? Supernatural curse type shit. But it's one of them curses where it's nigga, we owe down to the mob. So we're in the 60s. Somebody did some bullshit, one of them owners, and the mob niggas, this was your debt. Nigga, your team can't never win no championship.
We brought him here knowing the whole situation.
We always listen. We gonna do goofy shit. That's part of the thing. Y'all gotta do goofy shit.
I don't think it was.
Sometimes y'all gonna look good, but if y'all win the motherfucking championship, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking shit, man. I'm talking.
He wanted to leave Houston, Texans. The lawyer for them girls is the neighbor to Houston, Texas owner. He is they neighbors. Like they cool. So you know it's all a setup to damage his character.
I don't know nothing, man. I just know.
You know what I
Let
mean?
that nigga play, man.
You shouldn't lie about something like that serious. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's something else I want to speak on real quick. If you lie and say somebody sexually assaulted you, you know you lying, you should be held accountable. They got to stop. I'm not saying everybody that said that is lying, but if you lie and say somebody sexually assaulted you, you need to be held accountable. Fuck that shit. If you find out to be a liar, you need to be held accountable. Your ass need to go to jail. You can stop lying on folks saying they sexually assaulted you because you don't want to put that on nobody's jacket. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, like
I don't think you feel that.
No, I do. Hold on, wait. Okay. Person lied. Okay.
Yeah, they lied on somebody saying they sexually assaulted.
I was in there with them niggas. It was some niggas in there. When you
Bring
come
Uncle
in there.
Kills.
Hey, yeah, man, I was in there with R. Kelly. You feel me? I was in there with that man. Listen. And when you come in there, you don't even want to say your case. Some niggas may know, some people may not. But listen, when you do, when you do speak on your case, off top, we gonna look at you like we ain't gonna believe you. If you say that you didn't do it, we ain't gonna believe you. Because most black people gonna say they ain't do it, and most of the white people did do it. It's that simple. When they come through with rape cases in the system, most of the white niggas that's come in
say they did it.
I ain't gotta say they did it. They did do it. It's like it ain't even no debate about it. Like with black people, it's like a toss up. But black people be doing some goofy shit too. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that do speak up for themselves,
right,
off top, you don't get no credibility because of the severity of the situation. Yeah. Niggas got mamas, sisters, aunties, all that shit. So it's like, but some of them be telling the truth. Some of them did get it.
Do they house them in a certain place, or they be?
Nah, they in the same place. They in the same.
Oh, I know
they in the same. So it be kind of rough. It be kind of rough. Some of them, no, some of them it be rough, but you know, some niggas them be young and they be like in tune with shit, and they get a pass. They might be inside. They might be part of one of the gangs or some shit, so they get passed. A lot of gang niggas get passed for shit, man. That shit just sad. That shit
we is not with raping nobody or taking advantage of nobody at Big Top Podcast. Just to let y'all know.
Them niggas, listen, them niggas should even go to jail. I'm against them niggas going to jail. The ones that really do it, that really raping shit, I'm against a rapist going to jail.
Right.
Why? Cause
they need to be done what they did.
Nigga, they need to publicly display them motherfuckers getting annihilated. Like, put the motherfuckers, man, what?
That's the worst. That's the worst you can
tie them niggas up to a tree.
That's the worst you can do.
Man. Beat them motherfuckers with the bat with the shards in it, man. Like, man, they need to tie them up to a tree, barbed wire, beat them with the shard bat, burn them after that, chop their head off. Man, they need to do them the worst, man.
The crazy thing about it is some out here right now that need to be fucking in jail, and they still out here doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
They need to be in jail. It's some out here that never been caught. Yeah. Sad as that is, man.
we spoke about Boston, man, and that other team they playing. I don't even know the other team name. They don't even really.
Niggas Warriors. It's the Warriors. You don't know the Warriors?
I don't know who they is. We talked about them and what's about to happen to that other team.
I think he's still mad that we lost to the Warriors when they got KG.
No, hey, look, Curry. To me, look, Curry the best point guard to me. Like
really?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like
you feel like that?
I was biased at first. I used to always think Kyrie, but mind you, they won the championship in the summer of 15. It was the 14-15 season. So when they won the championship, right, that following year, they started getting even more television time. And I started to see him more now. So now once I get to see him, I'm looking at the dude, I'm like, whoa, hold up. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? He convinced me. He changed my mind. 2016, he changed my mind. And them numbers, that was a crazy year. But we talked about that. Boom. Boston, how they about to fuck them around. Then we talked about Deshaun Watson, how he going crazy. How he out here going crazy, taking shit. You know, whatever he doing, he going crazy. I don't know what he doing. You feel me? They need to free my nigga D Watt. You understand? Free my nigga D Watt. Cause I was in there with R. Kelly. I was in there with R. Kelly, man. Them niggas, some of them niggas be innocent. I was in there with some of them R. Kellys. Some of them niggas be innocent, man.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about the spotlight on. We talked about some of the Cleveland artists. You know what I'm saying? Talk about some of the Cleveland artists. Shit like that. I wanted to get into this the hip hop community overall though, like the state of the hip hop community overall. Like
you had to say that comment you had. That's what we needed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Pimp C shit. That. Listen, I ain't gonna forget that, man. I ain't gonna forget that Pimp C shit.
Let's get into that.
I want to talk about what's going on right now with hip hop and like niggas going to jail and all that shit. Like, what's going on?
What's going on? They rapping about what they really doing. They idiots. I don't blame. You can't blame the person that put the mic in front of their face. You got to blame them for putting them lyrics out there.
But
and you know they using your lyrics. You saw it with what's my man name with OBH.
But what Scarface say?
What's his name, man?
He said, "Night I can't sleep. I toss and turn." What he say? That's your nigga. What he say?
Scarface is my nigga. He said, at night I toss and turn in my sleep.
He killed somebody. And he can't sleep, right?
I think it's stupidity, though.
They believe these niggas nowadays. That's what you're saying. They believe what these niggas saying.
No, them dudes doing some of the stuff they saying.
I mean,
so the rappers before now wasn't doing nothing they was saying?
They was legal. All right.
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
Rappers in the 80s that came out with the gangster rap, no, they weren't even gangsters. I'm gonna tell you, Cube, he wasn't no gangster. Dre wasn't no gangster. Easy was a hustler. He wasn't no gangster. A lot of them dudes wasn't no gangster. They just talked about what
about
they
the
saw
early 90s, 89, 90, 91, 92.
Mm-hmm.
Spice 1, MC8, Brother Lynch, all these type of West Coast, all these.
He said Brother Lynch.
They saw. They wouldn't talk about stuff they was actually involved with.
Yeah, but
like they doing today.
So what about Pac?
Here we go.
What about Pac? What about Pac?
He talked about stuff that other people around him was involved with, but he didn't talk about.
So you saying Pac hit me with the Omaha?
No.
He pump faked me?
No.
He hit you with the Peyton Manning.
He pump faked. He did the Brett Favre to me with the. Huh? Is that what he's saying?
No, he wasn't pump faking.
He hit me with the Omaha, huh?
Listen.
Okay, Pac.
Omaha.
Okay.
Pac was a soldier, man. Like he was.
So what about Jigga though? Hold on. What about Jigga? He wasn't.
Jigga smart.
He talked about what he did in the past, not what he was doing currently at that time.
But he showed you a person, and this is what my take is on it. He showed you a person that's been through it and realized. Think about this. I'm gonna ask both of y'all. If you came through a certain life and you got a chance to become a millionaire, would you still be acting like a dummy?
Yeah, I mean, probably not me, most likely, but we are discussing a bunch of individuals who had that same situation going on
Jay
and ended up either dead or in jail. So
Jay talked about
I know I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't either.
He ain't talk, and it was past tense. It was he had done it. He wasn't doing it at that time that he talked about it. That's the difference. They was actually doing some of the stuff they was talking about.
Would you? My question is you own? Would you be? You know what I'm saying? Like still in certain
No, listen,
environments,
I wouldn't be on and be doing no wallow shit.
right?
Wallow,
That's my question.
from what I read, he was caught on a plane with a bunch of narcotics, some type of shit. Rollo.
Oh,
Wallow.
Rollo from Atlanta. Rollo.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And he one of my he raw. That nigga one of my favorite ones though. Like that nigga hard. I fuck with Rollo, but to hear how he went out, if that's really the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's the truth. I don't know if that was really happened. You know what I'm saying? If he was framed, whatever, blah, blah.
It's just crazy, man.
But I would never be in that situation though. Like that ain't even.
That's because you
don't register
in our late 30s. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
man, 40s.
that
they
don't
still
even.
in their 20s.
I don't know if I was in my 20s, man.
We did dumb
I'm
stuff
gonna understand
in our 20s,
this. I'm gonna understand what's going on, and I'm gonna see the future. Like, nah, I ain't about to do it, bruh.
I know.
I look at it like this though, like a person, and if I'm wrong, correct me. If I've been through it, and why would I do? I don't care if I'm 15, 28, 30, 45. If I've been through it, why would I keep doing it? I had an opportunity.
I just want to know who telling. Which one of them niggas tell? Is Gunna? Who you see telling? Is Gunna gonna tell? Between Gunna and Thug, who you think can tell?
I heard.
You
Baby
think any of them are telling?
I heard Baby was telling.
Or you think them niggas are hold up?
Did you see that?
We talking about niggas with gold hairs and girl clothes, articles on their body. Like,
what they gonna tell them?
Each other or something. Some information they might know.
I heard Baby was telling. They said he was on the wiretap.
Well, for some recent shit or just before, period?
Oh,
hold on, Baby. What Baby? You talking about Lil Baby?
Birdman.
Oh, Birdman?
Yeah. They said he was on the wiretap. They trying to say he was telling.
Damn, I ain't even heard nothing like that.
I ain't heard that one either.
One old school nigga keep trying to say that.
YouTuber was talking about that. Let me.
The one old school YouTuber, he kept talking about Dirt. He kept talking about Dirt. He keep bringing Dirt. I think he trying to get some publicity.
Trying to get him locked up.
Dirk was in a situation with Von and them a few years ago. Why he still going to case about court about it, and why he ain't in jail or something? Why they ain't ended this, that, and the third? And he talked about the old case he had where he ain't do nothing but some couple months or some shit like that. Whatever he said, he keep trying to put it in your brain.
What's his name? It ain't Hassan Campbell, is it?
Who's Hassan?
Why you going so hard to get a man locked up though?
No. It ain't the Hassan Campbell. It's an older school dude. He probably like in his 50s or something.
Yeah, he probably going in his 50s.
Let me see Hassan Campbell. No, it ain't.
The light skinned dude. He wear hats.
No, this dude was
Hassan look like he trapped in 2000. The way he dressed.
He said he trapped in 2000. That's funny.
Y'all ever seen that video of the dude on YouTube? He was stuck in the 2000s. That's how Hassan Campbell dressed.
This dude was he was darker, kind of boiled, but he was. I could tell he probably was on some just trying to for the clout. You know what I'm saying? Clickbait type shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting for the Lord to see if I can find it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pimp C. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go there.
It came out that Pimp C didn't want to do a few songs with Jay-Z. What was the first one? Was what?
It was all good just a week
ago. Which he didn't do it. Somebody ended up on there. Memphis Bleak or something?
Too short ended up doing it.
And then after that, Big Pimpin'.
He was on there.
But he ended up doing Big Pimpin'. So I want to know what y'all think, like, how did that ultimately come?
That happened because
I got something to say about that.
His brother, Bun B, told him this can be to take us from underground to mainstream. We need to do this. This right here could be big for us. He convinced him to do it. Him and Bun B and his mother convinced him to do it. That's why he did it. What I research I saw, that's why he did it.
What you think? What's your take on that?
Well, I mean, just to ditto off of that, that's the same research that I heard that he didn't really care about mainstream, but at the time, the reason why he didn't do it was all good just a week ago was the East Coast West Coast thing, and Jay-Z wouldn't come to Texas, so that killed that collaboration. And they was like, if he wasn't feeling the song, that's what Bun B said. If he wasn't feeling the song, he wouldn't do it. That's why he only gave him 6 bars.
Well,
He didn't even give him a hot 16.
well, it's only one real
explanation. Go ahead
explanation
and
for all of it, man.
Go ahead and say it.
The nigga sold his soul, bruh. And I'm gonna tell you, look,
Tell me how
anytime
you sell this soul,
anytime
don't get a record.
you do something you don't want to do, that you know deep down inside, I don't want to do this, man. Because either that or you lying. Either that or you know you wanted to do
how
something.
many times you did something?
Hey, I'm getting to that. If you know deep down inside, this is something I don't want to do. This not who I am. This against my integrity. But you still do it. Because one of the rumors was he didn't want to do the big pimping because he thought Pac didn't like Jay-Z. Nah, what the fuck you got to do with that? What did you and Pac do? I mean, who's you to Pac? First of all, if that's true, like, who the fuck is you to Pac? Like, what the fuck? Another man? You think another man? That I don't know how true this is, so it just sounds crazy. Because if that's the case, you didn't want to do a song because you think Pac. Nigga, Pac said fuck Jay-Z. Nigga, you know he ain't like it.
Looking out for Mobb Deep. So, nigga, well.
So you said you Hawaiian silky wear. Man, he got on that nigga ass. So my thing is this: you sold your soul because you went against what you stood for. So you sold your soul, bruh. These niggas be selling their soul for sure. All I'm saying is this: they selling their soul for sure. If you gonna sell your soul, nigga, end up how Jay-Z did. Since you want to say he an Illuminati and he this, that, and the third.
Who said that?
No, I'm saying people say shit like that when a black person get to that point. Oh, man, nigga, what? What you know? What facts you got? Because I can go type up, I can go research and see that he did this business move, did that business move, did that and led to this and led to that. I can't go type up and get no footage or no true evidence of no fishy shit going on as far as what people allege Illuminati people do, which I never get that, because if somebody never been in Illuminati, how the fuck do people can say that somebody been in Illuminati? Like if you don't know what it take to get in it. I don't know. If it's really Illuminati.
It seems like everybody in the Illuminati got a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. But who is the Illuminati? How can a non-Illuminati person say that somebody is an Illuminati? Like, how do you know the members?
Yeah,
what nigga that's not an Illuminati know the members? I don't know a nigga that's not an Illuminati. I don't even know if it's what is Illuminati, if it's Illuminati, and if it is, I don't know none of the members. I can't never tell you whoever was in it. All I can do is make assumptions or go off of what I've heard or seen. But I can't personally tell you that somebody's in an Illuminati, and I don't know another human that can do that either. So when they do say shit like that, all it automatically first thing registers to me is that nigga just following the. It's trendy to say that. You know, so he been conditioned to say that.
They claim that like the Freemasons and stuff like that, the stuff that like our presidents and some are government people and some people in the industry, they claim that's a part of it. But like I said, I'm with you. I don't know.
Listen, man. I don't know.
Y'all know about Masons. Y'all know about Moors. Y'all hip to the Moors.
Yeah.
Mortars.
We've met these people.
End up being Masons. Moors end up being Masons. You know what I'm saying? That's where it came from. You know, they tried to, because you ever seen Hidden Colors, man, it explain all of it. Not the Illuminati.
I can't find a nigga.
Masons and, you know, how the Moors became Masons or whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't even like talk about the Illuminati because I don't know if it's true. It ain't. I don't know. It be just people on there trying to piece two and two together. It could be or it could be true. Who knows? It be
sound like they making something up, man. Because like Maul just said, which one of us can say we know somebody that's in this or started it?
get popping. I guess we gonna be in there once we start
then,
touching them ends.
Not even on
B's.
that. Who can we say that we know that say that they know somebody? Like
Right.
You know, it's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? To even say some shit like that.
I was a dude. He was
But
he was on one of them labels. I ain't gonna even say it because I can't remember what label he was on.
Throwback?
Yeah, it
throwback
was,
shit?
it was a recent interview, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
He
was saying he went to a party and they was doing some weird stuff at the party, like some, it looked like it was like some trying to put people in power. I don't know what his name is.
You
But I don't want to say.
Brother, no, what was the nigga that was in with Favorite Flav now? What was that nigga name? He did
Chuck D.
No, not him, not the other one.
Sadat, not Sadat.
No.
Professor Griff.
That's you talking about?
No, I wasn't him.
Oh.
It was I can't think of the dude.
I know he was making some claims about some shit.
Yeah, he was saying like that he went to a party. He ain't say names, but he was saying like they was trying to put you in compromised positions. I guess they had that over your head to make you something. He was saying.
Y'all ever watched Crazy Bones podcast? Already got it.
No, I haven't watched that one.
I watched a little bit of it before, like just a little bit. So I got to go back in, go in the lab on him and shit. Cause he was talking some shit, but it's crazy that it don't seem like it's as popular as these other ones, Drink Champs and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Probably because the shit he talking.
I guess so. That's why I say I got to go back in the lab and just see, like, what all he touching on and see the swag or whatever. I don't know, man. Just
I'm gonna say this now. We definitely ain't. They ain't gonna fuck with us.
Hey, look, I ain't going out like. Hey, look, we ain't going out like crazy, man. You feel me, man? And I fuck with Crazy Bone. But
so you gonna compromise, huh?
Listen, no, what I'm saying is this, nigga. They gon'
ain't no filter.
You gonna go against your will?
No, listen.
Ain't no filter.
A nigga ain't gonna be able to help but to tune in because I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
They gonna say more. We like what y'all doing over there. We want you to tone it down a little bit. We gonna give you this.
Guess what I'm gonna say?
Here.
Fuck you.
We gonna give you.
I'm gonna say fuck you and the M's. Y'all niggas gonna be like, man,
we
boy.
want you to tone it down.
Hey, listen, bruh. Fuck you, nigga.
I'll be like, oh, fuck this. Let's get these M's real quick.
Hey, listen.
Hey, so if you get that, like Jay Prince say, if you get that courtesy call, what you gonna do?
What's the courtesy call? What's that mean? What's the courtesy?
What he say? You standing on my feet.
You know how Jay Prince do the courtesy calls.
Jay Prince. Fuck that nigga too, nigga. I don't fuck about no Jay Prince, nigga. I ain't listen, nigga. Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All I know is this, man. We ain't going out like crazy, no. I ain't even a nigga that even know that nigga got a podcast though. Like, I don't even know how that.
They all do.
That shit just came across my shit one day. Like, how they know to make me see that? Like,
probably cause something.
It's your search.
Might have said clean. You might have said bone. If you say like this,
I ain't never typed bone in my.
You might have talked about
nothing
bone.
in my life.
No, like
I don't even think I wrote the word bone down in my life.
Just seen one of them on St. Clair.
Funny bone. I ain't broken bone.
Might have said 99 in St. Clair or something. That shit
I ain't said none of that, man. I ain't.
No, it's a related search though. Like when you type in somebody's podcast, his is gonna pop up.
It possibly came from when I was watching Robert Curie, the nigga I can't say his last name. The Chinese nigga. Robert
Kiyosaki.
Yeah, Robert Kiyosaki. Him.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
He better than me.
It probably.
Robert Kiyosaki. that nigga name.
That nigga name. That motherfucker say Kiyosaki. You don't know what the fuck that is.
Y'all ever read his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
I skimmed through it.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, man, that shit changed your mindset. I swear.
It's cool, but no, I like how-to shit. I met a nigga that taught me some shit. He ain't teach me everything or enough. You can't never know enough, but all them books and shit, that's it. Some of them books like that, it's cool. But I need a nigga to show me exactly, step by step, what I do, how I go file. This how I knew when I was reading certain shit, right? That was cool. Then I came across a nigga, and he said, day one, when you get out, he said, get a paper and pen. You go on the site, type in this, talking about filing for the LLC. Broke down the steps, boom, boom, file for the LLC. Do the EIN.
Mm-hmm.
Go look up these things. Get this app, Credit Karma. Experian, go file this. Anything if my credit ain't good, which my credit was nothing because I've been gone so long, so I ain't had to go through all the extra shit he was telling me to do, but telling me how to dispute shit, all these, and I went and researched the shit that he was showing me, and just so happened I come across niggas like him, 500, all these other people that's teaching the credit game and all that, and everything
Getting paid for it.
lined up to what they was saying, and he ain't even hip to these niggas, because these niggas just emerged on the scene while he was locked up, so. It's just shit that always been out there. That's what it let me know, man. This shit, we so behind, man.
Definitely.
We 400 years, fucking 500 years behind, man. This shit's, man, you know what I'm saying? So, them books be cool, because it's kind of like motivation or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Encouraging. But it ain't enough. A lot of people read it because it's trendy. It's a popular thing to do. To say you did it, to get it under your belt. You know what I'm saying?
That part that give you a mindset.
Nigga, tell me how to go apply for this, how to go file this, that, and the third, and shit like that.
It's books that tell you how to do certain stuff like that.
But then some of them still don't have everything in them neither.
Nobody gonna tell you everything because they want you to buy into what they doing.
Right. You know, because they gonna have another book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you buy into what they doing.
I was sitting on set one day with a white dude, a white actor from Boston, and he told me in high school they taught them credit and taught them how to take the SAT. I said, if you give me, you can't tell me that I don't possess the knowledge to do this if I never got it. I said, y'all being taught this all through high school? He said, yeah. I said, you know what? Now I see the disconnection.
Oh, that's true. I always say that, like, that's one thing in the city that credit, financial literacy, not just credit, financial literacy.
Yeah, flat out.
Like, a lot
financial
of our
literacy,
don't
economics,
know how
man.
they fought. They just don't know. You know what I'm saying? They got to start with us. We gotta break those chains.
Yeah, you're not stupid. You just, nobody ever brought it up.
I just knew I ain't want to be broke, not having a dollar. I've been there broke, not having a dollar. Just trying to figure anything out to do anything to get some bread and not having no money. Like, I just knew I ain't never want to go back to that. Ever. That is the
Man,
worst
trust
thing.
me. Trust me.
Damn, I was looking for something. I can't find it. That shit crazy how you can't find shit when you need it the most. But yeah, man, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wrap it up right there.
We can wrap it up, man. Yeah. We can wrap it up with that.
Give me your predictions.
Predictions on what?
On the finals. Is Boston gonna hoist the trophy?
I don't even know who the other team is.
Golden State in 7.
I don't even know who the other team is.
Golden State in
7. Warriors.
Who?
The Warriors.
You know who it is.
Who that consists of?
You know who it is.
Golden State, that's Oakland. Oakland,
who
San Francisco.
Warrior on that team?
Huh?
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. The player I love to hate. I can't stand Draymond Green.
Andrew Wiggins.
Who? Oh, that's why they're going to lose right there. He done said it. Andrew Wiggins.
He balling though.
He just said it. He just said it. He just said it. No, he is the black cat. That nigga ain't about to win shit.
He had fit in the other night.
Man, it wasn't enough. He needed.
All right, they lost by 20 damn near.
He needed Draymond to get some buckets.
Nah, he needed 20 more points with that fit in. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
They drafted your bitch ass and traded you. You get traded like that, you is a hoe.
Nigga draft you and you go in 10 minutes.
A hoe, you ain't shit, nigga.
Hey, boy. Hey, if a nigga draft you and you go in 10 minutes.
Hey, niggas was mad as fuck when they drafted. Niggas was mad. Okay. Look, when I was in the jail, look, niggas was mad, right? So ultimately, they got they reached their goal. They got a championship following season, right? So my thing was this: how y'all gonna say they shouldn't have got rid of Wiggins when all they trying to do is win the championship? They got it. The owner don't give a fuck about how many championships he made sure he got a championship, man. Now, Should we have kept Kevin Love? I probably would have been like, nah, we could have probably kept Wiggins and got rid of. But at the same token, we won a ring with that squad. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, you went to other teams and you still stunk it up. Where the fuck he go?
Minnesota.
Okay. Where is he go?
All-Star, Golden State.
Oh, the only 2 places he been?
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga shitty.
Yeah, he's an All-Star this year.
That nigga shitty. He only been in 2 places. See how you got to switch it up now. You only been in 2 places? You shitty, nigga. Niggas be traveling around this bitch. That nigga ain't got no passport or something. You feel me? Nigga.
He ain't been on no Olympic team.
Hey, yeah, real niggas travel, man. He ain't been no other team. That nigga a bum. That nigga a bum. Nigga, Brian been to 3-4 teams already, man. You feel me? That nigga shitty. Yeah, we out, man.